Welcome back to the 12 Days of Bookmas. Today I'm making 5 different bookmarks, each inspired by a different genre. I'm going to use collage techniques with scrapbook paper and ephemera and other little embellishments to create a set of bookmarks for fantasy, romance, mystery, thriller, horror, and classics. I love how each genre has its own aesthetic. So these are going to be really fun to customize. They'll also make great small gifts or add-ons for a bookish present. So let's get into it. For this project, I'm using some bookmark blanks that I've already cut out of cardstock. These are 2" by 6", and these will be the base that I'm going to utilize. I'll also need scissors or a paper trimmer and a glue runner to adhere down my papers. And what I'm going to do is challenge myself to use a lot of scrap papers that I have, a lot of them that I haven't even opened yet. I got really into the idea of making paper collages, and so I bought different sets of papers, a lot of these little boxed containers, all having little scraps of paper or these little tiny embellishments in different themes. Some more small notepads with different designs, all of that. So I'm going to try to stick to just using paper materials for these. You could also add in stickers or washi tape or stamps, but I'm really going to challenge myself to use these materials that I've had laying around for a while and don't know what else I would do with them. For each of my bookmarks, I'm going to go with different types of scraps. So my plan is for the fantasy bookmark, I want to use jewel tones, stars, maybe some metallic accents, anything with magical texture. For the romance bookmark, I'm going to stick with traditional florals, soft colors, other delicate patterns. For mystery thriller, I'm thinking darker neutrals, maybe some grids or text pieces, anything that is slightly gritty. For horror, I'm planning on looking at distressed textures, reds, blacks, more chaotic looking scraps. And then for my bookmark to represent the classics, I'm going to try to find some vintage paper, maybe music sheets, craft tones, and muted colors. And so I'm going to go through and make my 5 different bookmarks, one for each genre that I'm focusing on for this video, and I will be back with the finished works. And here they are, all 5 genre-inspired bookmarks. I have fantasy, where I did a deep, moody wallpaper pattern with some fairies and a key. I have romance, so for this I used some soft floral papers and then added in some script that looked like it maybe was from a love letter. I have mystery thriller. For this I tried to collage in some different pictures that had a little bit of a spooky vibe or someone going and doing some investigation images. Next, I have horror. For this one, I alternated some dark, gritty background colors that had a lot of blacks and grays with some deep red. I also added in a little torn image of a moon and one of a rose, just to, again, tie in those darker, richer colors. And then finally, I have the classics. For this, I had some different papers that already had collages that seemed to fit well, had very classical elements on there. And then to sort of tie it together, I ripped a little piece of music paper to sort of merge those in. I love how different they all look from each other while still feeling cohesive. There's a lot of similar techniques with the layering of the papers, and I'm really glad that I was able to use some supplies that I've had around for a while. These are so quick to make, and they're perfect for readers who love a certain kind of vibe or want to match their bookmark to the books that they're reading. Thanks for joining me for another day of Bookmas. Let me know which genre bookmark is your favorite, and if you'd like to see more collage style projects in future videos. I'll see you in the next one.